He's a slave.
Floyd is
that dude's a modern day gladiator.
Well, he is a gladiator. I do give you that. But he's a
was a slave in Rome.
But he was getting.
But he just gets
the
a
gladiators
piece
in
of the
Rome.
pie.
The gladiators in Rome weren't getting
We're the biggest slaves than us.
That's right.
But the gladiators,
He
gladiators
got
weren't
the slave
getting
way
paid.
harder than us.
Y'all like to hear y'all talk, so y'all can agree.
No, go ahead.
But the bottom line is,
We're just
the
speaking
gladiators-
logic up here. That's
No,
all.
no. But y'all like to hear y'all talk, so y'all can agree. But the bottom line is, they weren't getting. The gladiators weren't getting paid. Floyd was.
Okay.
And that's the difference, is what I'm trying to explain to you. It's not indenture. We don't owe anything.
So
We
as long
work
as you're paid, you're not a slave. That's what you're saying.
with dignity and pride.
Yes. Answer the question.
I just said yes.
So you agree? If you're getting paid, then you're not a slave.
As long as you don't compromise your integrity and your dignity and your pride, yes, you're not a slave.
Wow.
You're not. If you're getting paid.
Hey,
and
Jay,
you
just heard
as long as
that.
they ain't trying to pay me to do no
As
business,
long as you're getting
I'm
paid
good.
by
As
your
long as they
slave
trying to
master,
pay me to do
you
no
really,
business,
by
I'm
your
good.
oppressor, then you're not a
I'm
slave.
good.
Do you think
This is Jake in 2016.
Whoa. Okay.
So what do you feel that your responsibility to contribute to society and this world is if you don't feel that you need to do anything?
Hold that.
Because if you do something, then you're indentured to somebody, right?
Wait, hold on. We are. So let me answer your question. We're doing the
Hold on, let me ask two things I found somewhere. First one is I just read some of your signs where Jesus is a black man, he's not a white man. So if the whole world agrees to that, which is fine, because love really got no color, you agree with that? I'm just reading this sign back here. Jesus is a Negro, not a white man. So all that I'm saying is, so I just kind of want to go two ways. So first of all, if we all agree with that, now what? But how you contribute, so how you make in the world that you have a responsibility.
First of all, we ain't
we are. Let me say it. So we just broke it down. We're going to contribute to a righteous society, starting with the elect, and making everybody that's wicked on this earth is subject to righteousness.
Define wicked.
Wicked means against God's law, statutes, and commandments. And his righteousness.
So I've been standing here for about 5 minutes, and all I've heard is other people are richer than me.
No, that was
And I deserve
That was
that.
Yeah, that was
you wasn't here to begin of all.
That's very true.
Because you asked us about the overall.
I'll be quiet.
To answer your first question was the contributing part. That's how we contribute. What was your second question?
So how are you contributing to that? Maybe that background.
Okay, because we're contributing to righteousness for the Heavenly Father.
What are you doing?
We are teaching
We are
people to
teaching
follow
the
the
right
laws,
way.
statutes, and commandments of this book. All people. 12 tribes of Israel, right? This is what we're doing. So would you say it's safe to say that since you can do the contribute to just your people, the 12 tribes, right? Would you say it's okay for me to contribute to my people, which were the Muslims, let's say Islam, the Muslims? Would it be okay just to contribute to my people?
Let me tell you how
No.
I'm asking you. The way we're going to contribute to all the other nations that are not our nation.
That's not the
What did
answer
you
to my
ask?
question.
What did you ask?
Is it okay if because you said just your people, right? So I'm fine with that. 'Cause I'm never trying to impose on anybody's. No, I'm not. So is it okay if I just say, you know what, this earth is. Let's keep it going, bro. I say, you know what, that's fine. But from now on, you know what, I'm just going to contribute to my people, Muslims, Islam. Is that okay? Yeah. That's cool. I'm going to tell you what's happening here right now. They did contribute. Bombs are being contributed already right now. This is Israel. But right now, this is all we're concerned about. You see these people here?
So is there any reason why you're not concerned about blockade?
Well, according to this,
Let me answer your question.
We let the word do
The
it.
Caucasians.
Let the word do
Yeah,
it.
get second Ezra. Get second Ezra 6 and 54. You know, the scripture was
Second Ezra 6 and 54. Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest of all thy creatures, of him come we up.
He's answering your question.
Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
Everybody on earth comes from Adam, right?
and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Yeah, the chosen people, God always had chosen people that came also out of Adam, right? But
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake, as for the other people, which also come of Adam.
everybody else that's not your chosen people. Go ahead.
Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing,
And how many times is that Bible that you're reading?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Same argument that we've been hearing at the beginning.
That's all that I'm saying. It's the point that everybody, doesn't matter your nationality or color, stand up, just loves each other as human beings. This shit's gonna keep going on forever.
Where's love? What's love? What's love?
hey, I can.
Is this love? Was this love?
Let's break those down. Let's break
Break it down.
each down.
Show it down. This is love.
Can I point something out here? I don't want to offend anybody
You ain't
here.
gonna offend
Okay.
us.
So if we know our history,
Yeah.
before Africans were brought to the United States as slaves.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying because I know some of that. If you look at it,
This is all happening in the United States, though.
I get that. Okay, but what we're trying to decide here is that because we want to focus all of our animosity, let's say, because everybody likes to hate the victors, right? The world's full of haters, right? Okay, so everybody right now in the world who don't have it as good as people do in the United States, which they fought for, all right?
Stole.
They still are from.
there were people who came out
That
of
man right there.
So can I ask some? Can I ask some? So can you tell me one North American or South American tribe that wasn't already killing each other for land?
Does that give you
or
right?
women? No, hold on. You just lost. Somebody did it better than you. Okay? This exists.
Audacity.
Where's the love?
Hey, that's that same logic.
Try to take over.
Already killing each other.
That's the same logic they're coming with when they attack people that talk about black people. What about black on black?
They weren't there before 1940. Once you look at Israel, it was Palestine before the Jews.
they not the real Jews either.
That's my point is,
Let's have order.
they took over that
Everything is
that
out of
land.
order right now.
That was Palestine.
Let's be in order and have a history.
Who is we? Well, who is he talking about? He's talking about
Let's focus on Esau right quick.
No, they were out here living in harmony. They weren't killing everybody. It was the Cantonistas that came from Spain that started fighting each other.
Brother. Let's get some order. We on one person at a time. We dealt with him, now we finna deal with him. Now he was saying how this was love.
Come back to you.
No. Go ahead.
Do I agree with slavery or anything to that extent?
No.
Habakkuk 2:12.
This country was established on that.
Every nation.
This is how America's welfare.
Whether it was Roman, whether
Do you personally benefit off of
you standing here right now benefiting from everything.
from my people going into slavery? Yeah. So wait, let me ask. So I'm hating on the victor right now. So would I rather be a victor and be a slave master over another nation and be in rulership and have privilege and everything else, or would I rather be a slave in the past
That's
life?
what I'm arguing.
That's what you
Is the fact that you're standing here right now was built on the sacrifices, no matter what someone's nationality was, off of what's happening in the past.
What did you
And it wasn't just us. I didn't sacrifice
okay,
anything.
but these
Neither
people,
did you.
yes I did.
Wait.
We still sacrifice.
You were here in 17. Yes.
Yes, I was here. I was reincarnation, I was here. Yes, I believe in that.
So I was here too then.
Yes.
So I sacrificed so that I could do better this time around.
Probably a
I
house.
bet you look like your great grandfather.
That's exactly what
I
it
do.
Because you've been there
because
before.
we have a, but no. I think
That's another day. You
but
gotta come back
I'm gonna let you finish the other way because I got too many.
We can wait on
But you're not wrong about what you said about
This is Habakkuk 2:12.
We gotta turn it here.
Get this straight.
Habakkuk 2:12. Woe to him that buildeth the town with blood and established a city by iniquity.
That's what happened to build America. Keep going.
Behold, is it not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity?
All of that's supposed to, all
Oh,
that.
let me ask you a question. Who are they talking about in that book right there?
What have you
No,
personally
that's
done
specific
for
book.
yourself to elevate the society you live in? This is your society.
it's not.
You're a member in it. You were born into it. You should take responsibility
No,
for it.
this is not my society.
You're right. So everybody should give out handouts while you work around
We
the
don't
judge
want
everything,
handouts.
right?
We're out here working now. We're out here working now.
So what the king
We're working now.
Here's a good idea for you.
I don't need
You
no
want to
idea.
change the way society's
I'm
built?
not changing
You need to
this.
get educated.
I'm trying to
Hold
get
on,
out.
hold on, hold on. I think they want to change society.
I'm trying to get out.
I'll be
no
honest
black
with
man
you.
First of all, this society is nothing but immorality in starts. Why would I claim an immoral society?
Because you live here. Because your family
No,
lives
just
here.
because I live here doesn't mean I have to put up with it, man.
Well, the people
I was brought here. My people, we were brought here. We were brought here against our will. We were brought here against our will. That's why we're here.
Let me ask you a question.
Where were you born?
You don't know
born
that.
in this country.
Where?
Louisiana.
Okay. Can you tell me, with all of your guys' righteousness right now, what is the country that has the greatest child sex slave trade? Hold on. What country right now? Go ahead and look to your Bible. It won't be
That would be the Middle East. That would be the Middle East.
Let me keep going. It's not the Middle East.
It is the Middle East.
China. Okay? It's not China either. That's
It's
what
the
I'm
Middle
going to
East.
What country right now has the worst poverty in the entire world, has the most amount of babies? They have 3 million babies born every single year, and their parents automatically at childbirth sell them off into sex slaves.
Let me say this.
Hold on. Hold on. You want to get angry at somebody? Why don't you contribute to something that actually affects them?
You know what? South America.
It's India, so you know.
Okay, but let me tell you something else. We're not just mad at these other nations. We're not just mad at the white man. We're mad at our own people.
I don't know what you're mad at me.
Everybody else
Hey,
that
man.
doesn't perpetuate
What you mad at me?
What is righteousness?
according to this word.
Okay, but you guys are standing here saying you don't need to do anything. You just need to
No,
say
no, that's not what we said. But if you don't understand spirituality, you
No matter what your opinion is,
but I would think that so you would know to. I would ask you so you would know. I'd ask the Heavenly Father who my spiritual belief are 100% me. I know. You're the devil. You don't get the devil twist the way the conversation.
You're an Edomite. You know who the Edomites are? You know who the Edomites are? You know who the Edomites are? Who the Edomites? According to the Bible, who the Edomites? Who are the Edomites? Yeah, you don't know.
You talk about it.
You're an Edomite. You're an Edomite.
Let's not
You going into slavery, by the way.
Let's not get into the ignorant
No, we're slaves now, but
Let's
we're
not get
slaves
into
under the Edomites. But Edomites, you're going to be slaves under the Israelites.
That's right.
All right? You're going into slavery. 6 days a week.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right.
He that killeth with the sword
Must.
must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. You telling me that don't mean nothing to my people? Us reading that out the Bible? That means everything.
I got a
That
scripture,
means
right?
everything.
That was a proud ass devil.
This is
right
Isaiah.
there.
This is
You
Isaiah.
know what it is? It was.
We don't take responsibility.
This is Isaiah 14:1.
Remember,
For the
Hey,
Lord
if we
will
was
have
to take- if we was to take responsibility, we'd be out here killing homosexuals.
Correct.
were.
But we can't do that.
We were.
And we had the freedom. If we wasn't slaves, we'd be putting to death adulterers, homosexuals. That's what we would clear the land of wicked.
1960s, brother.
We gonna
in
get
the
that freedom,
1960s, we were.
That's why we was going into it earlier. We gonna get that. That's the spirit why we was
Excuse
going
me.
into the kingdom of heaven.
Excuse me.
Hey,
In the 19
I'm speaking to my brother.
That's why I
Let
said
me
excuse me.
Okay. What do you have to say, man?
In the 1960s, we were out here doing
What are you talking
it.
about?
Guess what you just said?
What happened?
What happened?
Civil rights?
What happened?
I know you ain't talking about civil rights.
Talking about civil rights.
We were out here.
Bro, do you know the history about them? Who set them up? Who set them up?
Their own people. The FBI, the
same people that sell Black Lives
Points
Matter.
Out Pro, the snitch that snitched on Geronimo Pratt, which was
why
a
are you
black
bringing
man.
them up?
I'm not. I'm talking about what we were
You
doing.
not. You just did.
No, I said we. I didn't say them.
He was saying he part of it.
So you saying you was a part of that, or your
Of
people?
course, I'm 58. I was a part
No
of that.
wonder why you got the mindset that you have.
But see, you gotta understand something.
When
When I was,
bottle, man.
let me explain something to you.
You so
When I-
engulfed in the society, it got
No
you
pictures.
going.
Oh,
to you.
you can
When
take
I
pictures
was
of the sign,
mad,
but not of us.
brother, when I was mad because of what they were doing, I got 100 people from the
You
Bronx.
take a picture of the
and we
sign,
did
not
something about it.
What y'all do?
We ran all them races that was out the Bronx.
Oh, really?
Who
I'm
runs
just
the
letting
Bronx?
you know.
Now who runs it now?
Well, the governor.
What happened to Harlem?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there. Well, actually, we ran around the Harlem at one time, but now they, because of what's your boy name? Bill Clinton. Now it's gentrification.
Right.
Right.
2016.
So-
who runs
But
the
I
Bronx?
live in LA. I've been living in LA
Who runs
30
LA?
years.
We can say that about any
Well,
man.
government, of course, I understand
run
what
the
you're saying. Yes, I do understand that.
The civil
But,
rights didn't do shit for our
you know what I noticed about what we did? When before 65, black people would always get harassed. But when we start blowing shit up, shooting their kids and their wives and their mothers, they started backing off us. I noticed that. Until 1980, when everybody was like, oh, I'm free to do what I want, okay, I'm gonna sell drugs. And I looked at that and I was like, you mean to tell me I did all that work? Me and my people did all that work? We gotta sell drugs?
You're missing a part of history.
Which part am I
Part
missing?
of the history that you're missing is what they did. They squeezed our people. And didn't
Well,
hire
no,
us.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's, no,
So
you're
that's
right.
what to make
You're right,
us-
exact.
We have to go to the underworld, the dark sides of life, drugs, and
Okay,
and all
okay,
that, killing and
okay.
robbing.
No, we did not.
We did.
58 years on this earth.
Let me tell you what
I've
happened.
never sold it. Never. I don't have a robbery
that- but-
charge.
but
Let me
that's
finish,
you.
brother.
We're
But
talking
hold on.
about people
I'm
that
no
are-
different than anybody else that grew up in the Bronx. I'm no better. I grew up without a father. I didn't sell drugs. I didn't rob nothing. I didn't molest nothing. I didn't rape nothing. The only thing they got me for was violence and death.
See what happened with that whole
I did 15 years. You understand? So all that you talking about,
I'm a baby born out of that generation. And check this out. This
How
is
old
what
you?
I
How old
saw.
you?
I'm 46.
yes, see, I
But
got you
people
by
say-
12 years.
But then so I'm gonna tell you what I learned from that generation.
Okay, I would appreciate that.
That generation wanted to integrate.
No, Martin Luther King wanted to.
Yeah, we can talk about him too. Check this out.
I never
Because he's in here. That generation wanted to integrate and live with the same man who was
No,
against their
Malcolm X did not want to integrate.
Hold on. Let me tell you. Martin, Malcolm, Michael King Jr., which is his real name.
Whose real name?
Martin Luther King.
Okay,
Michael
okay, yeah,
King
yeah.
Jr.
But
wanted
everybody
to-
not King followers.
But listen though, bro.
Okay, go ahead, brother. I apologize.
Hold on.
I apologize.
Do these Negroes in America celebrate his birthday?
Well, that's because they're.
What about the parade?
Hold on, listen to
Yes,
me.
they do. They
This
do. They do.
That generation wanted to live side by side this white man. That's what destroyed my generation. That's why our generations are destroyed now, because when that happened, our woman got out of pocket and wanted to live like the white one.
They always wanted to live that way.
Well, guess what? They couldn't.
Because of the
but
Willie
they
Lynch-
couldn't.
because
But they
of the Willie
couldn't
Lynch
do it.
syndrome. Go ahead.
But they couldn't do it until Michael and his crew gave the okay. And once they
Can't
gave,
argue.
once
Can't
they
argue
gave
with
the
that.
okay, we've been. This generation right here is homosexuals.
Lesbian.
This generation here is
This
lesbians.
dude right here, strictly soldier.
That's cool, bro. And so is
At
everybody.
58,
up-
well, I
so
know
is
that.
everybody
You're
up
not
here.
the first Israelites I talked to. I talked to the ones in LA too. Yes, they are soldiers.
But here's
They
the
don't
deal.
play no games. The
And,
ones
we are,
in New
and
York
that's
too.
why we stand strong
And
on
I,
this.
and
teach
like I
these
said, I
people,
respect them a long time
And we
ago. I
don't
said
care what
that.
no Edomites come up here and say. We don't care what 2/3 black
That's why I
people
told
say.
them, don't come up here with
We
the
don't,
unless you're gonna be
we
behind
don't care
us.
what none of these people say. We're going to stand strong on this
I
word.
understand.
We cannot be confounded by anyone up here who do not have one of these
Can
swords.
I add on to what you
Go
said?
ahead, bro.
See the difference between us today in 2016 is we can see the flaws and the holes of the history. But Martin Luther King, God rest his soul, I wasn't a follower, even though I heard him speak loud. He didn't know what to do. There was no, let me finish, there was no blueprint. So what he did was, he said, you know what, we're going to do what we do over here. Right, hold on, let me finish, brother. We're going to do what we do. No, I understand. But he had the blueprint, because he had the King James Bible. But he said, we're going to do what we do over here. But you know what the devils, the K's did? They said, well, we're going to wait till they get in there at church, and we're going to bomb the church. So wait a minute. So you know what Martin Luther King said? He said, well, if you look at the 10 Supreme Court most important Supreme Court laws that were overchanged for black people, one of them was okay. Brown versus Board. Okay, these two laws, because I was going to say that, these two laws would say, well, you can say separate but equal, because that's what Plessy versus Ferguson was. But if we're not getting any funding over here, and y'all getting all the white funding over here, that's not fair. Well, so wait a minute, let me finish.
Okay, let me add to that.
Okay, go ahead.
The reason why they wasn't getting no funding was them Negroes were slaves. They wasn't gonna get no. Listen, they tax money was never gonna go to them. And let me tell you something. And before that, and right after that, they had Black Wall Street in Oklahoma.
No, that was 19. That was 1920.
Listen to me, though, bro.
Okay.
The same black folks. Every time we have tried to do things without the Lord,
you're right.
It fails.
Okay, so now let me add to that. Now you said the reason why. And my thing is this: when you start talking about no blueprint, not knowing how to do something, what Martin Luther King said was, he said, well, you know what? I'm gonna mix him with him because they're not gonna kill their own. That's why he put them. Let me finish. That's why he put them in those schools. If you remember the Arkansas 9, those kids, that's why he put them in those schools. That's why
go join hand in hand.
That's why he put blacks in those white schools. Because he said.
Even realize why she did what she just did. She don't even know.
I'm going to tell you about the black schools. You got that right now?
No.
Listen to this, bro.
Proverbs 11 and 21.
Listen to this.
Though hand join in hand.
Before you finish, before you stop. Martin Luther King knew this too. Didn't you say he had the book?
Yes, of course he
Read
had
that.
Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand.
Hold on.
Proverbs 11, 21. Okay, my bad.
Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
He wanted to join us hand in hand with this devil, knowing that he was the devil, knowing that he's going to get punished. But what happened? They took the funding that we had, our tax base, and gave it to white folks. You know why? Because once again, we are the slaves of America.
Well, no, they didn't take the tax funding. Because if you remember the bus,
you just said they didn't give us some taxes to do our schools.
Well, wait.
Ain't that the tax base?
Wait. I didn't say that. I said the funding went more over here than over
That's
here.
the tax base.
That's whose taxes?
Our taxes.
No, that's not.
Okay, so you saying if they would have gave us our taxes, we would have been cool.
No, what I'm saying is, when you start talking about this belongs to us, you can't say these are our taxes, and then in the same breath say, no, this ain't my country. It's one, this ain't my country.
That's why we know it ain't our country, because they took what was theirs. We the slaves. They took the slaves' money.
No. Even today, do you work? Do you have a job?
I'm retired.
Okay. Do you have a job? Okay, my point is, even today, they're going to tax you. I don't care what country you go in. Doesn't matter, you could go in Africa. They're going to tax you. So what I was saying was this. If you're killing more black kids over here, and you're not killing any black kids over in these white schools, Martin Luther King said, you know what? Let's desegregate this. I'm just telling you what his thinking was. I'm not saying.
That was the worst thing.
I'm not saying I believe in it, because I told you not everybody followed Martin Luther King. I personally heard Malcolm X speak loud in the Audubon Forum. We follow. Most of New York follow.
This is Acts 5 and 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
A man turn back to?
NAACP.
None of them worked.
Wait,
That's why we're
that's
still
true.
here.
But then
None
what?
of them worked.
But to
The
add
Black
on to that.
Panthers didn't work.
Well, no, the Panthers did work.
It did
Well,
not work.
okay,
Where are they at
bro.
today? Why are there new Black Panthers?
Are you gonna let me elaborate?
Because you don't, I know your answer.
What's my answer?
There is no Black Panthers no
What
more.
is
There's
my
a new-
answer?
There's a new Black
No,
Panther.
I don't respect
That's the
that.
answer to
Because
your
all the Black Panthers that I know had college degrees. I have.
Who taught in new college? Whose education?
See, my point is,
he
you
trusts
could
him.
go
He
anywhere.
faces it.
But you got, you know what I've learned? But you know what I've learned?
Hey, let me
That
finish
if
this.
I- if
Verse
I-
39.
if I can-
But
if I
if it
can-
be of the Most
if I can
High,
outsmart
you
them
cannot
in this
overthrow it.
If this be counsel be of the Most High God, which this one is built upon that, it cannot be overthrown.
Lest
Y'all
happily
figure y'all
he be
doomed?
found even to fight
Y'all not
against the
doomed,
Most
are you?
High.
But
That's why we're here.
So you're not doomed, are you?
Not over here.
No.
We got the word of the Most High.
But even if you don't, well, there's a lot of them walking
Hey, you're
around.
doomed too.
No, I'm not.
You're
No,
doomed. If you don't humble down, the Lord's gonna get you.
No, I'm not.
God.
Yeah, he's
Hold
feel
on,
like
hold on. He just said the Lord's name is God.
That's his name.
That's about all I can give
Do
you.
you have any kids?
That's about
You
all
have
I
any kids?
Yes.
Is your name Dad?
Yes.
Your name is
No,
Dad, or is that
no,
your
no,
title?
no. That's what they call me.
That's a title, right?
That's what they call me, yes.
But that's not your
You
name.
walking
No,
down the
that-
street
that's
and I
true,
say,
that's true.
your kids can walk down the street. You walking down the street and somebody say, Dad.
I'm gonna turn around because I've been with these kids my whole life. Their whole
But
life.
that's not
So
your
I'm
name.
that's true. My name is
Your
Jesse.
name, you have a
My
name.
name is
The
Jesse.
Lord has a name.
Okay.
And it is not God.
Okay, your Lord has a name.
Your God don't have a
The
name.
God has a
I'm
name.
not trying to go there. Because it's too, and you know why?
When you pray, you say God. You just say God.
Yes. But you know why? It's too much that I have to do to focus on that. But there's too much in this world that I want to see.
And
Now,
I just
I
want to
can't
say-
do
Scripture
both.
where they call out
I can't do both.
Hey,
It says you have to call out my name.
And this. I would rather.
It's a scripture
He
that
just keep bumping me. I hear it every time.
No, why?
But he
Because
don't
our people are
understand.
hard. Because
know
you
what?
believe you don't want to give up your comfortable lifestyle
Bro,
for the things
I work for it, though. I work for it.
We're working
I
for
earn
it.
it. Okay, you're working for yours.
But you're working to still be a slave. You went from the field to the house.
No,
But you're still a
no.
slave.
I graduated from college.
And you're in the
I'm a
house now.
journalist.
Now you're in the
Matthew
house.
6:24. No
Let
man.
me ask you, who wrote that book right there, Matthew?
Matthew.
No,
Who wrote?
Paul.
Paul wrote. Okay. All right, whatever. So look. So
Give
look.
us some
Who was
documentation
Saul
on that.
before Paul?
Where's the documents?
He was
Give us
Saul.
the documents on that.
No,
Give
he's
us
trying to deflect what I was about to say. Let's go on to what I'm about to say.
But wait,
That doesn't matter.
Okay,
We're gonna look at
Paul wasn't even on the scene when Matthew wrote this, man. He wasn't even woken up.
He wrote Acts. I know he wrote like 21 Bibles
He
in
wrote
the
the
New Testament. I mean 21 books in the New Testament. I know that. So you said Paul did right now?
No, he's not right now.
If you say
You went from the field slave to the house
no,
slave.
I went from a baby to college.
No, that's still slavery.
No, it's not.
You don't even know
They don't let slaves read.
You was
Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters. For either he will hate the one and love the other.
You can't serve God and your own will. Let me tell you something.
This is
Let me
true.
tell you the other part. Let me tell you the other
That's
part.
why
Let me
I
tell you the other part.
okay.
We're trying to tell you that fuck this white man's plantation. We want the plantation. God wants us to have the plantation. And we'll have
What
our
am I
own
saying?
slave.
What am I saying?
I like working in the house, man.
No,
I
no,
like
no,
working.
no, no, no. I'm not saying I like working in the house.
I want
I'm like,
lemonade,
no, 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 no. See, no. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying. See, y'all don't want to know what I'm saying.
That's what you said.
No. Let me say what I'm saying.
As long as I get
Can
my
I
crumbs,
say what I'm
then
saying?
I'm cool.
Can I
Fuck
say
your crumbs.
Okay,
I want
see,
my
like I said,
crumbs.
they
Go ahead.
You know we deal with people like
But see, the problem with that is, me personally, I have my own business. I left AT&T when they closed down and never looked back. I've been working the last 14 years in my own business. You understand? It doesn't matter.
It does matter because it's still his
Because-
plantation.
Let me explain something.
Does he not pay who?
Let me ask you one question. Was there ever? Let me ask you a question.
Whose face is
World, world. ask you one question.
Who fights for the money?
See, you asked me a question now. Can I ask you a question?
Who signed your checks?
I did. You said
your
you
business
did.
that
You
Get your
said
permits from and all that.
you said you asked me a question. You
Who
said
fights for the money that you earn? Answer that, guys.
okay. In 2017 it'll be Harriet Tubman on the 20th.
And she did nothing. So
She did. She freed it. She did.
We just told you we're not
She did
free,
the Underground Railroad.
But we're still
She
not
got.
free.
She got some of them out of change.
we still in the modern day.
Okay, but look,
She really
now let
did
me
it.
ask you.
If you know the real history,
She what?
really did it.
She didn't do that.
Look it up. Look up the history on that. She really didn't transfer
Well,
blacks
she was a part
out
of the
out
Underground
chain.
Railroad. She was a part of it. So Nat Turner wasn't a part of the crew that killed like about 6 men.
No, Nat, we ain't talking about
So
that. That
okay,
is
but
a
I'm just trying to see
separate.
how what y'all believe and what y'all don't believe. So you believe Nat Turner did that, and
But
yes,
but
yes,
Nat-
he
but
did.
Nat Turner
But
went off.
also,
He didn't win.
also they
He wasn't
said
supposed
Nat
to do
Turner
that.
was delusional at times.
Of course they say that.
But
because he
I'm
had
not
this
talking about
back.
white people. I'm talking about anytime I start talking to you,
But-
I'm not talking about white
But
people.
who told him that?
What?
Who told him that? His
told
own
what?
people told him that? His own people that believed what he believed said he was delusional. Right?
That was black people down the line.
Black man
That
that
was
goes
black people
against the
down the line.
grain.
So you believe in that term, but you don't believe in Harriet Tubman.
Yes.
Okay, but what about John Brown?
He John Brown from
What did he do that was
Him and his sons killed almost about 7 families that were slave owners for blacks.
sounds good, but all that is
Now, I'm just
bullshit.
asking,
I'm
do
telling
you believe
I'm,
that?
I'm going to tell you this. We believe all that is bullshit. Because
so you
that was
don't
all.
believe.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm asking you a question. Let's finish the question. It was not. If it
Okay.
nothing,
Hey, I support it
it
though.
wasn't a bill. Yeah, I
If they
support
did
the
that,
idea.
if they killed some devils, I'm
See,
with that.
you know what I do?
I'm with that.
I teach a lot of positive
You know?
black history. I don't try to dwell too much on before we got to America, because you know in this country we did a lot. Can I say something? In this country we did a lot of things that y'all don't talk about. Like people like you, like the trafficking.
Yeah, we did.
Like,
We did
like,
know that. We
like,
did know that.
I didn't say you didn't know it. I said what a lot of people don't talk about. Yeah, but see, you know what? I personally think that this country alone, everybody didn't come here on the slave ship. There was people here before Christopher Columbus. You know what? They didn't come here on the slave ship.
Like them.
Well, now I'm talking about black people. I'm talking about black people. Dark as me. But here with these natives, well, I don't even say Native American people, because they was here before America.
Okay.
The indigenous people, they was here before them. Yeah, with black people.
Of course.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. They didn't come
They
here
were our
on
people.
But my point is, they didn't come here on slave ship.
We never said everybody came here on slave ship.
Right.
They came in on ships. But it
When
wasn't
they got here,
Before Christopher Columbus came here, before America came here, there was indigenous people and darker than indigenous people. And they were living together in harmony. I know.
By the Assyrians.
I know.
When I say us, I mean these people. Particularly these people.
Whoa,
Half
whoa,
of these
whoa,
other
whoa,
people
whoa,
are
whoa.
darker
See,
than
brother, I'm here. Because that's what my people, most of my people respect.
Okay.
But my point
You
is,
darker than these brothers that are right there.
but my point is, people keep saying slavery this and slavery that, and I'm like, but black people were here before slavery. That's why we have the right to fight in the revolution. Can we go? Brothers, we just want
We got
Right, to fight for the
yes,
right.
no. We wasn't fighting for the white man. We were fighting to keep the British out of America.
So white people are white.
This is a British colony. What are you talking about?
That's true. And we fought.
just like Jamaica,
Who?
just like Haiti.
Hey, just hey, man. Hey, look, man.
No, they snuck some people in, some James Bond people in. Of course they did.
It might not have been all black, it might have been some black people here, but when the Europeans got here, they took us all into slavery.
No. How do you think they have 12 years of slave?
That's way after.
Okay, no, it's not way after. That was during slavery.
That was
That's a story. Roots was a story. Roots was a story. But my point is, brother, I'm asking you a question. How do you think that's possible?
This only happened to black people. Hold on, brother. This only happened to take a look, brother.
You're not trying to exchange ideas. You're trying to
There's
roll
nothing
me
you
over.
can tell us. There's nothing you can tell us.
But I asked you a question. I asked you a question. I said, how do you think that they have 12 years of slavery? They had to be free. They had to be free. But you know what? If y'all gonna pray,
Jake is delusional. He don't believe
Baruch
he's a
3 and
slave.
8. Baruch 3 and 8. Behold,
This is what the Bible says.
behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Next Sunday at 3 o'clock.
He ain't gonna get it, bro.
And you get some
I
more of
wouldn't.
this.
You ain't gonna get it.
We out here every Sunday.
you know why? Because if y'all say, look, where can I get? If y'all say, look, where can we get some AKs and we gonna do some damage? I'll be down.
Please, go for it. You know, he's, like I said, he ain't gonna get it, man.
Let me tell you something.
You don't understand this.
I'm gonna take the last
You a
one.
soldier, right? You a soldier, right? That's what you said, right? I'm telling you, right? We can't beat this man and his blessing. The so-called white man, we can't take him down with his blessing.
Whoa.
Our blessing is the Heavenly Father.
We can.
That's why we're out here.
We can if we start thinking of.
so we gonna strategically-
You're not gonna let me hear.
Because you're talking bullshit.
You're not gonna let me hear me
You're
out.
talking bullshit.
We can if we understand that we gross $1.7 trillion after taxes. We make it though.
Talking that
We make
economic
it though.
bullshit.
You understand? But we make it though.
But 2/3 of our people is gone, so
They don't matter around.
Well,
They gonna go
like
buy
I said,
ribs in
A
Newport
lot of
City.
it's faggots. They ain't
so then,
That's why we doing this, because only 144,000 is what the Lord needs anyway. This is all he's shooting for, 144,000. We don't
I
want
want to be
everybody.
respectable and hear the last word,
get this, man.
then I'm gonna go shoot
This
with
is
my
Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment,
and to be subject unto payments.
according to all the iniquities of our fathers.
Read that part again.
This is Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity,
Yep.
where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment.
So we're still in slavery, man.
Well, that's not what that says. But
So you
I
go.
wanna
So
be
make it say
respectful.
something else. Make it say something
Well,
else.
I don't have time.
All right, get
I
out here.
had
Well,
time.
all right, well,
I had
we'll
time.
go about your day then, man.
But I tell you what, next time I see you,
See you next week.
I don't know by next week. I'm supposed to be.
We got passports this thing.
Oh yeah, you still supposed to slave. Going to slave,
Yeah, but
man.
at
Going to
least-
get your
at least
money,
I'm
man.
working for me.
Hey, going to get your debt
I'm
notes.
working for me.
Going to get your debt notes.
I'm working for me, though.
You got to work for your debt. Work for massa. Get your
I'm
bread.
massa.
Get your
I'm
bread.
massa.
Who you pay taxes to?
All right. Who you gotta pay your taxes to? Who you gotta pay your bills
Anywhere you
to?
go, you're going to have to pay
All right.
taxes.
So you in
You paying
slavery.
dues right now
So you-
for heaven.
Yeah.
You paying taxes right now. So everybody got to pay.
It's that we slaving.
Excuse me. Everybody.
Hey,
No. There's no way to get around taxes. There's no way. Excuse me. You still got to put something in. You still got to put something in. Brother, much love and respect. I really respect y'all. I really respect y'all. I love me, and I think that I'm gonna be okay. But if I ever see y'all in trouble,
Salvation, and that's
we
what loving me.
do. But if I ever see y'all in trouble, you can guarantee I won't let you stay in trouble long. That you can guarantee.
All right, man.
Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon.
That's that God, man. He trusts in oppression, man. He trying to really make
Right,
light
done.
of this slavery.
Done.
Really saying that we're not in slavery just because he gets paid. What kind of shit is that, man?
He
Nigga,
taking
as
the
long
chip.
as you gotta continue to work in order to get the need that you need to live, you a slave. You know? Come on, man. You like if you the God-given rights, the Most High gave us rights. It's supposed to be freely given. If you gotta work for that, then what the fuck make you think you free?
God is supposed to be free.
clean water.
Clean air.
You know what I'm
$1
saying?
million right here, you gotta give us 60% off the top.
Exactly. You know, but Jake's simple, man. But the Lord got he got that spirit. It's a blind. The Most High got him spiritually blindfolded, man.
God.
He ain't gonna come out of that, man. He think he's good here in America just because he think he's doing okay. He think he made it, so to speak.
He a house nigga.
He's a house nigga, man. And them elites, man, they get
love
off on
him.
a nigga like that,
Tell me
man.
how
They
he's
love a
saying
nigga like that.
His family, his great was all from down in the south.
Right,
They want
but you ain't.
slaves.
Come on, man. And I
was
asked
real
that one
confident,
more, he
too.
was like,
Yeah.
if I say I know, that's gonna link him to slavery. Every nigga in
People
1800
after 3 generations, like if they're significantly just born into the world after 3 generations,
Right,
they didn't
right.
have a past.
Yeah, going in.
No father, just pop up out of nowhere. He Melchizedek.
He don't understand about the
I need to get out of here, brother.
all right, brother.
May the Most High keep on blessing you guys.
Y'all gonna be back next week, man?
He will. He's leaving here.
If y'all
But we're gonna
sincere,
be in
man, come
California
back, come out
for
every
probably
week.
2 weeks because he has to go to California for a week. I'm going back. I'll be back in and out. But I'll still be with you in
Hey,
spirit.
you gonna be in what, LA or something?
I'll be in LA.
Hey, watch those brothers in LA
I'll go
downtown.
visit. I'll do my thing out there. I'm not gonna stop.
Right on
All right,
Broadway
all
on
right.
Saturday. Broadway on Saturday between 5th around
You're out here on
2:30.
Saturdays.
No, we are on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
LA, they Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Y'all found us on YouTube?
Yeah. Well, since I came out here, I opened up. I needed to find a camp, man. It's come out.
How'd you find it? That there?
Huh? Yeah. You guys left the clues. And he's brighter than me, so he knew exactly where he goes. He got the most high.
The Eiffel Tower is the giveaway.
So the spirit got us here, man.
All right, brother. Shalom. Hey, that was beautiful, brother. You got to stay the whole time.
Yeah, I had some vacation time, so.
That's beautiful, brother.
Hey, I was thinking praying on today for camp. Everything that I prayed for happened today. Everything. I was like, on our way to camp, and before we came to camp, I was like, man, where these Latin brothers at? I feel it.
You said
I was like, where they at? And then they came. And then I was meditating on the vibrations.
A couple weeks ago, I said that to dinner. I told you,
Said, man. The Latin brothers is gonna show up.
I got that.
Spirit give us utterance, man. Spirit to give you utterance. It give you the utterance, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know, we finna end off, you know. Hey, but Jake, you see Jake, the mentality of especially these old bottles, or the Lord ain't dealing with you old niggas, man.
Con.
Right? You old civilized, civil rights niggas.
So old, they ain't got no top on.
Yeah, man.
The broken cisterns that can hold no water.
It's a rusty ass bottle, you know. You don't even need a corkscrew to open that shit. But you know, with that, we're gonna end off. We're gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutations and blessings to the Agir, the sincere elect. With that, Shalom.
Shalom.